Defeating Reality, Lloyd.
Good morning, and this is Lloyd I am. And in today's episode, this will be my first episode for this podcast, and I'm thinking of doing a mindset podcast or something that has to do with personal development. Maybe I don't know. This is just something or an idea that came up a few years ago. So it's more of a like doing or setting my own perspective with respect to how I look at things for the rest of the week, maybe, perhaps, or for the rest of the day. It's just all about setting the right attitude, the right mindset, the right behavior for things. It could be talking about stoicism, it could be talking about personal development, it could be talking about what happened during the day and how did I manage to address it, look at it, or um, face it, right, and solve the problem. It could be a problem, actually, and problem that I'm currently working on, and I couldn't find the result, the answer, or the the couldn't fix it per se. Now I'm losing my thingy in my head, and just about anything that has something to do with how our brain works, how our emotions works. And yeah, given that it is or this is my first episode, and this is my potentially my kickoff for this podcast about um, personal development, or personal behavior or personal mindset or something that has to do with, you know, human mind and how we can control our human mind. And what else? So I am thinking of putting it up every week, once a week, so that I can go back here and listen to myself, maybe scolding myself why I am not doing something that can perhaps support life or whatever, or make a difference. So it's just something that I have to make sure that I am accountable for, to make sure that I am looking after myself as well, and trying to feed my mind with philosophy or with ancient, I don't know, guided um, thingy again. I'm losing my terminologies and words and things that I wanted to say. But keeping this simple and quick and short and on point, I am setting this up for my accountability, and I'm just going to record maybe 5-10 minute conversation like this one, talking about what happened, or talking about an insight, or talking about an what do you call that? Not awareness, but talking about um, how I uncover a solution to a problem, how I uncover a solution to my problem, how I uncover myself about stuff. So this is just a recording that I will be publishing as an accountability on my podcast that I will be setting up about um, self help or something like that. But it's a self help for myself, if you notice that. So yeah, I will just start it, and this is just going to be a kickoff. My name is Lloyd, and I have a podcast about takiwatanga or autism here in New Zealand. And I think one of the main reason that I need to manage as well is my personal being, and setting up that podcast and trying to maintain it. Sometimes it brings about frustrations, and sometimes I feel tired, I feel overwhelmed about situations, I feel a lot of things are going in my head, and I feel super, super, super overwhelmed. And sometimes I don't know what to do. I just sit down and stop doing what I'm doing. I mean, my challenge for myself is, regardless of how I feel, how can I proceed and complete and go on and follow through with the path that I have chosen. So this is going to be an alternative to that, I guess. At least I am working on some other things just to divert my attention to a different perspective. So at least I can proceed. But I'm looking at publishing this one episode a week, and then let's see how it will go. And looking at not making it too fancy, or not making it too perfect, just to make sure that I don't procrastinate on this thing. So yeah, just to keep it simple and easily digestible. So let's see how we go. So this is just gonna be my first episode, and I'll see you again on my next episode. So before that, I'm looking at publishing this every Monday, just the start of the week, and it's a good thing or idea to just remind us of what happened in the last week, or I don't know, what's ahead of us moving forward, and things like that. So I guess that's it for me, for me, for now. I'll see you again at some point. Bye and thank you.